What's up guys, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to show you how you're really supposed to drive your Honda. So these are some tips that I've learned over the years of actually driving a Honda that'll actually make it seem like your car's faster, let you show off a little bit more if you want to be a racer too. Pretty much just going to be spinning tires and banging limiter. Even if your car doesn't have a lot of power, I'll show you a couple techniques that you can actually do. And if you like this video at any time, make sure to smash the like button too, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, because that really helps out a lot. Other than that, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, first I'm going to show you guys the average Joe 20 roll. This is how non-Honda drivers do their 20 rolls. That was okay, right? I'll show you guys the Hot Boy Honda driver 20 roll. All right, before I do it, I'm going to go over the technique. So we kind of stole this from all the 350Z and the 240SX owners that drift with their clutch kicks. So a lot of people use clutch kicks to initiate drifts. We're going to use it to initiate wheel spin for absolutely no reason. So pretty much what you're going to do, you're going to be cruising up to about 20 mile an hour so for your 20 roll, and then you're going to clutch in, floor it, clutch out. But it's all going to be kind of one motion. So just you're like halfway on the throttle, like that, and then you're just gonna pop it out, and then you should be able to spin first, bang limiter a little bit. If you got good shifter cables and everything and good synchros, you'll be able to slam it into second. But I'm gonna have to granny shift mine, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. It's way more Hot Boy. And this should be pretty obvious, but just make sure your traction control is off. If you have a stiffer clutch, I do have a stage 3, it'll probably get you better results because it'll be able to grab the gear harder. All right, here we go. So I got locked out a second like always, but hopefully your second doesn't lock you out. All right, so that covers the Hot Boy 20 roll with the clutch kick, so you guys can try that out. Hopefully you guys can spin some tire and make everyone in the neighborhood hate you. But either way, I'm gonna show you guys how to do digs now, aka duggets if you're in the UK. That's what I like to call them, even though I'm in Florida. But I'm gonna show you the average Joe dig first, which is just gonna be feathering the throttle, letting out the clutch. You'll probably get decent launches doing this, not gonna lie, but it's a lot more Hot Boy to just blow the tires off from the hole. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do a preloaded two-step. That way you guys can go full throttle on the two-step and not blow your axles. But either way, we're on the street, so it's gonna be a little better on the car. But I'm gonna show you guys the average Joe launch first. Here we go. All right, that was pretty solid. We hooked out of the hole, which is good. You're supposed to hook out of the hole if you want to get a good launch, but what fun is that? We barely spun at all, so I'm gonna show you guys how to spin them like a madman. I currently have my two-step set at 3900 right now, just because anything higher than that really blows the tires off. But I'd have to change my settings because I have it on the anti-lag two-step right now. You can't really adjust the RPMs too much with those settings. If you guys do want an anti-lag two-step, hit me up though on Instagram, staticspeed.tm. Check out my website, staticspeedtm.com. I'll put everything in the description here, that way you can click on my link tree and see my websites and everything too. So if you guys do want a cool two-step, hit me up. It's gonna be a lot better than the classic wum bum bum ricer two-step that comes with all these cars. So with this technique, you're gonna pull the e-brake up. While you're two-stepping, you're gonna slowly let the clutch out till you feel the car start to buck just a little bit. And then you're gonna drop the e-brake and let the clutch out all the way. And then that should be a really solid launch. If you got really sticky tires, that's actually gonna be your best launch, to be honest. but we're just on some all-season Kumho tires right now, so it's not going to be a really good grip from a high RPM. So if you really do this at the track, it's gonna be a really great launch, but on the street you're gonna spin like crazy. But either way, I'll show you guys how to do it. All right, e-brake, two-step, let it out, dump it. Alright guys, so those are just a couple tricks that I learned. I do have a couple more I'd like to share with you guys. So if you do want a part 2, go ahead and drop a comment and let me know down in the comment section. Other than that, share this video with anyone you think might enjoy it, or someone who you think needs to learn how to drive a little bit better. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great one.